welcome to or welcome back to Noras Cove. If you're new here, I'm Yoshida, and here at the Cove, we like to budget and plan in confidence using a planner. But today, you guys, we're going to be doing a Q1 flip of my CP Petite. I have my shipping table back up. I'm so excited because this is my filming table, planning table, all that great stuff. So let's get into it. So this dashboard I changed, I think back in like February, is from Crafted Designs Co. I get a lot of questions on this dashboard. I saw this on Zai's, Z-Y, her planner flip on TikTok, and I asked her for the information, and it is from Plannerity on Etsy. So I'll try to remember to leave that link below. And then here in my inbox section, I need to take some of this out because I didn't really do a lot, but I still have like my bridal shower stuff I'm supposed to do here. And this inbox dashboard is from my shop. And then this is my yearly plan, life plan. I think we've gone through it, but I'll just go through it again. And I also will try to remember to leave a link up in the cards for you for the previous flip of how this was set up since January. But anyway, with this, I got this idea from the planner spot, and I just made it my own. And my word of the year is discipline, and this is just like my yearly reoccurring task. And then I should be putting, I haven't filled this out. I just can't believe that. What I'm believing God for this year. And then this is a continuation. And then this is my monthly planning routine. And then this is my monthly recurring task. And then my weekly planning routine. And then my weekly recurring task. And then my daily planning routine. And then my daily task, my daily menu. And this is just a daily I created to do that. I just wanted to try something different, and I don't use it any other place but here. And then these are my routines: AM, PM, financial routine, wellness routine. And then here I have budget for my business. I have a budget routine, a social media routine, and then orders, the way I do my orders. So I'm gonna clamp that back together. And then I just have a vellum little sheet. When I cut dashboards, I have extras left over. So I just use it as a page marker, and I just have all of my sticky notes and page flags on there. This is a cozy dashboard from my shop. I think I released this in February along with the love letter stickers. And then this is my task manager section. This can be found in my shop as a digital download. So this was January. We got a lot of stuff done. This was February. And then this is March. I've gotten some stuff done, but I need to highlight and see what needs to be transferred to April. So here I have a vellum yearly overview calendar. And then this is, I think it's called Luxury G dashboard in my shop. And then this vellum dashboard I made for myself with 26 on it. And then this is just like a little mood board I made for myself for my vinyl planners. And it was up front, and I just moved it here. This card is from Crafted Designs Co. It was like a thank you card. And I just downsized the goal achievement card that I sell and put it over top of the calendar year. Okay, and then this is my goals section, which I really want to do better with this next quarter. Is I really just write things down, but I really don't add them to my monthly and weekly planning, which I really need to do. I'll add them to my monthly planning, but I just don't add them to the weekly planning. And I was talking to Bree, and I was telling her how I like how she incorporates it into her weekly planning, and that I need to start doing that. So that is that. And this is a different view of the goals, kind of broken down with action steps and things like that. And then this is my yearly overview as well, but it's like a line a day. You can use it for that. I started out using it for bills, but I also like to know when I got an oil change. So I wrote down here like oil change, T-Mobile, you know, different things when I paid a bill. So that's what I'm kind of using it for, not necessarily anything else. So at the moment, like pre-planned things. So My husband and I were going away for our anniversary in August, so I just drew a line there until I get like maybe a vacay sticker or something. To when it gets closer, I can do, you know, more writing. And then this is just a half page that I created with graph, and these are some of the important things for 2026, important dates. So I have like my sister's bridal shower, my sister's wedding, my son's move out date from school, and then his move-in date. I don't know that yet. Wait a minute. No, his move-out date. I don't have the move-out date yet, and I don't really have the move-in date, but the date is normally kind of the same, which is August 10th or 11th, somewhere around in there. And then, of course, our anniversary, and then my girls' trip, the dates for that. So I just kept that on a little half grid sheet, just some important dates. And then here is like a little, I think this is a thank you card. No, it's just a little, what is this? Journal card from Crafted Designs Co. And I just set that here. And then this gets into my monthly. And then this was January. And I wanted to do this flip because I need to take out January, February. And I'm going to probably leave March, but add the second quarter in. And then once I get probably in May or June, I'll take out April. And so this is what my January looked like, a mess. My January, though, in most of my calendars, always look a mess because I'm catching up from the holidays. I'm paying stuff off or trying to pay things and catch things up. So it's always a mess. It's never really, really neat. Okay, and then we get into February. This is what February looked like. It's a little neater, but it's still a lot of stuff that needed to be done. And then this is March. Right here. So I'm going to go ahead and, because I am going to be updating all of this, I'm just going to take these out. All right, I'm sorry. And then this is like a a trio set from my shop, which is the Discipline set. And these are just the 5 C's of Discipline. It's on vellum. And then this is supposed to be coming to the shop, but I wanted some other things to go with it. But it's the Legendary Aesthetic Dashboard. And I was deciding if I wanted to do it front and back. So that's the hold up, 1. And then 2, I wanted like some stickers and, you know, just a whole little launch. So it's going to just take me a minute. Sorry about that. So it's just going to take me a minute. And then, let's see, we have a week on a page. And I just have some of the page flags or the circle page flags from Cloth and Paper here. Just a little deco. This planner card here is a planner routine card from Poi & Hun. I have this sticky note from May Paper Co. Hold on, let's get this back in here. So just a little layering. And then these are my weeks. I started this on February 2nd through the 8th. And this is how my week on a page was looking. And I don't do these all the time, but I try to like pre-plan a little bit. So yeah, sometimes I like to plan minimally and just get the things done. I just feel as though I get more done when it's empty. And I think this is the last one I did, which is actually this week. So I need to go in here and check out some things. And it's almost time to add some more of these to that. And then this is my schedule section, which is just my weeklies. And then this is that another part of that dashboard set from Plannerity. I think that's it, Plannerity. And so I just printed it on vellum because I decided I wanted it on vellum. And then this is my weekly schedule. And we talked about these inserts in my last video and when I first got them. And this is just like a schedule layout I wanted to try in grid form, but also have room for to-dos, important things, my next week. And these are just all the things that I like, if that makes sense. Like, I need a task section. I need a section for bills. I need a section for just some to-dos or tasks. I love a good habit section. Important things just in case there's not enough room here. And then a next week section because I kind of like to have a little heads up on the coming week. And then, of course, my totals over here. Like, I love a good total section. All right, and this is what they were looking like. And I was trying to have sheets, and they worked for a minute, but I really just didn't need them. They just was unnecessary, so take those out. And this is what they look like. Also, these are available as a download in my shop, this weekly section here. And if you're looking for them, you can find them under like new releases or either digital downloads. And then I kind of got over the highlighter. Like, I love highlighting things, let me know what got done. But after a while, it just kind of looked a little messy. Maybe because it's the format of the insert, like the grid. Maybe because the grid is there and then you highlight, it just makes it look a little janky to me. But like in the green, it wasn't so bad. Maybe because it was like kind of a slow week or something. I don't know, but I just couldn't. After a while, I was like, I don't like it. This is the week I realized, like, do we really want to continue to do this? And I said, well, maybe if it was a different color, a lighter color, it wouldn't be so bad. But that's that. I may still continue to do it. Who knows? And then we have this week. This is the present week that we're on. And I had to, like, reprint it. And I talked about that in another video. So that's another reason why I wanted to do this video, so I can get rid of all of these. I don't really need that, but I better keep that. Nope, I can keep that out too. Yeah, I just wanted to get rid of all of those and have a fresh set, if that makes sense. Okay, on to the next. And I have plenty of these in here. And another one of those soft rhythm dashboards. I'm a music lover, so, and I was raised in the 80s and the 90s, so yeah, I like a good tape situation, so I just thought that was cute. And I have that layered over top of our reset dashboard. So I just love monochromatic things. So black and white is just my jam. And so that's the dashboard. And then now we get into the dailies. And yeah, I started this in January. So I kind of like this spread, this setup. And then again, I always just kind of go back to some highlighter and pen. But for some reason, I don't mind it in my daily. Like, I don't mind highlighter and pen in my daily. I don't know. I guess because I'm seeing that I'm getting things done. I think it's just because that schedule is like on a smaller scale. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing it neat enough. I don't know. But this is what they're looking like. And we will take these out. And like, this is my grocery list for today. I didn't get that. I got some chicken and some string beans. So I'm cooking after this. So I was like, let me film this video so I can go ahead and start cooking. So I got this one in here. I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna leave that. I told y'all I'm saving these, so I will be saving those. Let me make sure I don't have any more. And I'm gonna go through those other inserts. I know I don't have to because I have plenty, but scarcity mindset, child. Scarcity mindset. And then so I updated the daily because I don't have one in front of me, but there was a block, and I just didn't like that. So, and I never got around to changing it. So finally, I just decided to update it. And then we get into my meal section, which went south. But I'm gonna leave it in here because like today, I was like, okay, I want to cook today, but I haven't cooked in a long time. So I was like, what can I cook? So I actually referred to this. And that's why I had flank steak written down. I referred to this to see what I was eating. So like, what can I cook? And then I was like, I could make some salmon and shrimp rigatoni. Or I can do the steak and veggie pasta. So I was like, no, we don't want pasta. So I'm just going to leave this in here for a minute, even though it's, like I said, it's not a lot of pages. I did manage to get a recipe written in here, and I want to get some more written in here. And I'm thinking about getting some more film for my little printer so I can print pictures of the recipes. Also, I have a meal ideas in here, and how I like to use this is just like, these are lunch ideas, so I'll just list them here. These are dinner ideas, these could be snack ideas, these could be breakfast ideas. I'm not a big breakfast person, so it'll always be lunch and dinner, and possibly a snack. And then I decided, I think the last video I was saying how I wanted a project section in this planner. So I did that today. I printed out and put the project section in here. I filled out what I'm doing. Like, I'm going to do a kitchen renovation. So I just decided, like, kind of wrote down my ideas, kind of got them out of my head. So that way I can just have them on paper. Okay, next we get into the notes and list section. Just some sticky notes over here from cloth and paper. I have meeting notes in here. I don't want to take this out, but I do want to take it out. I'll go ahead and take it out. And then this is just note paper, just a bunch of random notes that I take, like my sister's. I plan stuff in these type of note pages, like my sister's bridal shower. I wrote the date. I wrote the things that I need to. So it's like project planning pretty much. And I really probably need to put that into a project, but this is really my project planning. So I just wrote down like the menu, the games, the decorations and stuff like that. And so that kind of, even though it's not in the forefront of my planner, I know that if it's something that I need for the bridal shower, it's all right here. And I can check it off if I've done certain things. So I have done the games. I think I did this game. And this game, I'm deciding if this game is going to be like a, I really can just do 2 games and make this one out of 3. And I may just do one more. Yeah, I think I'll do the word scramble. And then, I'm gonna double check my menu. So yeah, that's what I pretty do. And then I do setups in here, like I'm planning my A5 setup, what needs to be in there, things like that. If I'm on the call with something and I gotta write something down, I'll just jot it here. And that's it. And these grids I made. And then again, planner setups, just random notes. So I leave those in here. I did notice today when I was cleaning my office that I had taken some notes out of here. So I just want to kind of archive those and put them in the proper place so that I can find them. And then now we get into finances. And this is the major reason why I wanted to do this video, is because my spending tracker is getting out of hand. It's getting totally out of hand. But this is like a half paycheck sheet. I just keep it in here. And here's that dashboard for the discipline. Let discipline be your dopamine. And it's just on that one. Anyway, we get into an expense tracker. And I want to take these out. So this is from February. And I just like to have the month there so that I know. And I may leave this one in here. But I really want to bring this down because it's just too much. It's just too much. This is all the spending from February to today. And then that should be it. I did put these expense breakdowns in here. I just had a total different plan for them. It's not necessarily working, but I want to try again in a different way and see if that helps me. So like at the end of the week, I can say this is what I spent in bills. So every day I would have to come and transfer over. So that just adds on to my morning finance routine or even my evening finance routine. But it's okay. I'm going to give it a try because I really want to use those. And then these are some old expense trackers. So they're just here just in case. Because they have the breakdown on it as well. Matter of fact, I think I need to take these out because I redid them and I'm not using those. And then I think this came from Cloth and Paper. This Grandeur dashboard is from Crafted Designs Cove, and it's front and back. And then back here, I just have a clear. I ordered another one because my front one broke, so I just ordered another one of these. And now I think about it, I didn't really have to order one, because I could just switch this to the front, but it's okay. And then back here, I just have one of my thank you cards as deco, and a card from, I believe, Crafted Designs Co. And I don't know where I got this other card from. I'm trying not to, I'm gonna put it somewhere else because I don't wanna, oh, it's coming out. So this card, this I Am card, I'm not for sure where I got this from. But this is what it looks like if you want to pause and read it. I'm not going to go through all of it, but I thought it would be a great addition to have in the planner. Now, as y'all can see, these right here is coming apart. I don't know how to get it glued back. I don't want to glue because y'all know I'm an E6000. So I don't know, but maybe I said, maybe if I can run something like a heat to it to get it back. I don't know. So I'm just going to put that there. Like that. But that is the end of my flip, you guys. Let me see if I can get this in here without. It's like little stuff. That's the only thing. This is the. I may have to go ahead and break down and order me the regular one, but I wanted to keep this one because it had the writing and everything on it. Okay, that is it. That is the Q1 flip of my CP Petite. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. See, she slimmed down a whole lot. Oh, and before I forget, I do have 1.5 disc in here. I get asked this 100 times on TikTok. So yes, I do have 1.5 disc. I'm loving them, and actually I think I'm going to switch out the disc for Q2. I have some that I've been hoarding a little bit, plus I got some on the way. So yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If so, leave me a message in the comment section letting me know. Also, if you're new here, let me know in the comment section so that I can welcome you to the Cove. And if today's your first time watching any of my videos and you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell. Come back for more. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.